Good evening, everyone. It's Tuesday, March 21st. It's my birthday. My birthday that we celebrated Saturday. Tonight it's my mom's turn to celebrate my birthday. This Saturday was my mom and my dad. Both my nephew were there, so that was quite fun. And I spent the evening with my nephew, unwillingly, because I brought a sweater that I bought on the Friday night. I brought it to my dad, and when I left, I forgot it there. And it's my birthday gift to myself. So I didn't want to leave it behind for my dad. So I had to turn back 60 kilometers later. So I put some gas, I came back, and then I had to head back home. So I spent a solid 3 hours and a half driving with my nephew, which was quite fun because I don't get to spend much time with my nephew. But when we spend some time together, he talks more and open more, and that was quite fun. I was quite happy. To me, it was a great evening. Spending time with my nephew is always a great thing. The oldest. So today was a good day. I'm happy, I'm cheerful. It's my birthday as well. So yeah, today was a good day. I managed to finish one machine at work, the assembly. These machines take some serious time to assemble, and we made a mistake on assembly. We forgot to put a flat washer, so I had to redo all three machines, inserting a flat washer on every one of them on one part. So next time I'll know what I need and I won't make the mistake again. But yeah, it's fun. I like it. I enjoy myself. So I did some research lately during my free time, and figure it out that there's a lot to do with time travel, with resonance, magnetic field, frequency resonance, audio frequency. They all combine together, and one of the key components is when you combine a magnetic field, a somewhat powerful magnetic field, with audio frequency and light arrays. A light array, a laser emitter. Not necessarily a laser by itself, but a laser emitter. And what the laser does, it helps you pinpoint where the disturbance will be when you're going to generate a magnetic field. And those magnetic disturbances that are located on Earth, they are a gateway to time travel. And they're all over the place. They're chaotically random all over the place. There's grid point. Usually we call them grid points. They're hard to locate, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy. And when you use the machine, something that I plan to build, the laser pointers will help you see the disturbance and travel through it. And using a audio frequency with a magnetic field inside a box with your battery, it could be the size of a lunchbox, you know. And that will open a gateway to time. Not a portal, but a gateway, a separate gateway through time. What happened here? Smokes or humidity? looks like smoke, it looks like humidity. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so this is how I could build a time travel machine. It looks like a fire. Oh yeah, smell like a fire. If it looks like a fire and smells like a fire, it's probably a fire. Where is it? Wood burning. Sorry, give me a second. People are doing the same thing. Oh yeah, he's burning wood and sawdust. So anyway, what I imagine is the machine would be the size of a lunchbox, a small briefcase, and the circuitry would be probably the size of a cigarette pack, and you would need like a good 5 or 6 pounds of batteries. Then you can just like pinpoint with your laser where the disturbance is and just go right through, and then you can travel to time using a grid point. And using a grid point, you're going to a temporal disturbance which is from one place to the others right at the moment at the intersect. It's like a wormhole, but you're not going through something, you're just going through a single wall, so it won't affect the human body. It won't affect you, it's not going to damage your skin or anything. And it's unhurt, and it's using a gravity point. So it would be a safer method to time travel. So I'm going to try to work on that principle and figure it out how I can combine each element to make that device. And it would be easy to carry because you wouldn't carry this. You wouldn't have a vehicle, so it's easy. It's with you all the time, and it could be shaped like any briefcase from any specific time era. So it would be easy to carry, and you could also put it in a backpack, which would be way easier to carry as well. So that's a good step forward. And if I recall, this idea that I'm thinking about is something that I saw in a YouTube video a long time ago. And sorry about the noise, it's really hot. Probably, I would say 10 years ago, there was a video on YouTube where the guy does exactly what I'm saying. He has a briefcase with him, a box or a device. He has a laser pointer attached to this, and he's walking around pointing the laser aimlessly until he points at one place and you see a wave disturbance. And then he points the laser, tunes out his box, some dials on the box, and then the field open up to a light path, like a portal, a light portal, and he just walked through it, making a disturbance in reality, and then it just closed behind him. And this is the only video you see about it, and that video disappeared a long time ago. I used to have that video on one of my hard drive, but for the love of God, I just can't find it. I have like 17 different hard drive, and I probably have like 20,000 different files. That's a lot of searching. Ah, damn it, I forgot again. Notes and pictures on my workplace. I'll do that tomorrow. So sorry. At the end of the day. So this is the path I'm going to take, and this is what I think I'm going to do because it's worth it. It's small, simple, portable. It's within my parameters of what I want to do. And as using a grid point, I just need to focus on finding a place where there are some grid points around here, which is like the hardest part, but it's really worth it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna need help to figure out how to use a light laser emitter, because a single laser has a beam on a certain frequency and it's fixed. What I need is a laser that I can fine tune to the audio frequency as well. So both frequency, audio frequency, magnetic field, and laser emitter can be on the same path. So if anyone knows how I can find a laser emitter and I can fine tune, let me know. For now, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go home, relax, and in the evening I'm gonna go have lunch with my mom. Supper. That's gonna be fun. I love my mom. My mom's the best. See you everyone later. Have a good day.